Hello guys, welcome back to the channel again. I'm with the same guy, Mr. Akwai. And today we're gonna talk about, another skill that he has, which is installing solar panels. This is a guy who installed the solar at the house, and he's done multiple projects. And today we actually are one of his biggest projects. So, Mr. Akwa, can you tell us a bit about how did you learn how to install solar and the whole thing about solar? Did you learn that in school? What did you study in school?
Well, I would say I got a shot in the solar industry at the university. I took a course in renewable energy engineering and I majored in solar. So after school, it got to a time, I didn't really get a very good understanding of how the solar system works, all the physics involved, until one day I said to learn more about it. Then I remember I went onto LinkedIn because the LinkedIn at times they do track your interests, what you search online. They try to suggest, other people to follow. And I got to know of one gentleman called Olufemi, a Nigerian actually. So through him, I was able to understand, what really goes into getting a very good system. So he's actually currently with SMA, one of the best brands in the world in Germany.
Okay.
And yeah.
So that was your mentor really helped you get to where you are with regards to
I
solar.
would say that was my
Mr.
mentor,
Obwefemi, you said. Obwefemi.
Mr. Olufemi
Oh,
Ogunwe.
okay. Hey, Nigerian
It's a
names, yeah,
Nigerian.
it's
I
serious.
don't know whether myself I'm mentioning it even
Yeah, Nigerian
right.
names is serious. Okay, so today we are one of your biggest projects in Ghana actually. And you don't only install solars in Ghana. As a friend, I know that you travel to install solar all the time.
Yeah, so I've done solar. Apart from Ghana, I've done solar in Benin, in Togo, in Ivory Coast.
Okay. Okay, and you travel all over Ghana to do it. Doesn't matter what part of Ghana the person is in. You can show up and install it for them. And today, most people think you only put the panels on houses, but today we're in the parking lot. This place, they actually put all the panels in the parking lot, right?
Okay, so here, because they actually had an original space to convert here into a parking lot.
Okay.
They decided to, why don't they transform all their sheds into a solar system so that they can, while they provide shade for the cars, they can as well, use this same space to produce electricity.
That is very smart. So when you came in, the panels were not already here.
No. We designed all these structures, all the sheds.
Okay. So they didn't have this here, but they felt like they needed to, like you said, provide shades for the car and also install the solar on top of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So you explain how the whole solar system works. Like, what do you need to actually power a house or a factory, whatever it is? What do you need other than panels that people already know?
Okay, so what comprises of a basic solar system is actually your solar panels and your inverter. You need batteries if you find the need to store energy.
Okay.
So basically, what a solar panel does is that it travels the sun's irradiance, and it converts into a DC form of energy. So basically, that's what it does. And in there, we have inverters. The inverters takes in the DC energy, then it converts into AC energy. Then we do have the batteries, which stores the energy, because you see, the sun, it can be on all the time.
Right.
It goes off by 6 p.m., 7 p.m. It's off in the dark, so maybe around 6 a.m. So you always need your battery so that you can store enough energy so that you'll be able to use it. During hours where
the sun is not up.
the sun is
It makes sense. So the batteries actually just store the energy for when the sun goes down, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
And also for my situation, it supports the house when the panels is not
generating enough.
Exactly.
Or maybe there could be cloudy days too. So
yeah,
you need your battery so that in case there are cloudy days, it always supplements with the well. And also there are times where you could experience some cloudy days. You see, for instance, within the periods from, for example, in Ghana, the periods from March is the rainy season, and from June to July too is also a rainy season. So you need batteries to be able to store power so that during cloud days you so still get to have power in an event of power outage from your grid, or if your solar system, if your solar panels are not producing enough energy.
Right. So with regards to batteries, I know you were telling me, like, and I think everybody knows that Tesla uses it. Lithium is the best battery thus far, or
well, so far, per the current trends, lithium batteries appear to be the most efficient, and also with durability. It's actually on top. It's leading, and also it lasts longer than the other technologies out there.
Right.
That's the technology that Tesla uses in their cars. That's the same technology that BYD and these other electric cars.
BYD is Chinese company, right?
Use in their cars.
Okay, awesome. So we've shown the panels and we talked about the batteries and the role that it plays in the whole solar energy, but we haven't seen the batteries. So this parking lot is actually quite big with all the panels. How many panels do you remember the number? How many panels do they have there?
I can't recall, but it's more than 300 panels.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
and you do have an idea as to like how many, like the power outage that is?
Okay, so the combined kilowatt peak is actually 98.1 kilowatt peak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we are going inside to see the batteries and the inverter, right? The inverters are inside as well.
Yeah, the inverters, the batteries, all the components, the AC supply units, every stuffs are in there.
Okay, so there is wiring work going. Where's the wiring work coming from? Underground? Oh, okay, I see here.
So we did everything underground. So the main power from the solar system, it gets into this room. That we call power room or energy room. Then from there it moves underground via cables to the main building. The main building out there.
Okay, awesome. So for my house, we knew from the jump that I needed solar. That's something I talked to Bismarck before we even started the design, and that's why we got the electrical room. But we did not do the wiring. You came in later on to do it. So my question to you is, for people who build their house without the idea that they're ever gonna need solar, and now they want solar, how hard is it for you to come in and install it?
Yeah, it's still possible, but just that it wouldn't be convenient compared to if you haven't completed all your wiring back. It still works. We are still able to move the cables either through the walls or on the walls for you.
Based on whatever you choose makes sense.
Exactly.
So it's never too late, basically.
It's never too late.
Okay, awesome. So right now we are going to, you said the energy storeroom, or what?
Energy room or power room.
I will let you be the. I will let you introduce me to it. You know.
So coming.
All right. So here we are. It's quite cold in here. They got how many ACs? They got like 3 ACs.
Yeah, we have 3 air conditioners.
Pretty cold.
There's also an extractor, heat extractor as well.
What's the reason behind this? What's the reason?
Okay, so
what's the reason behind it?
The reason behind this is that there's the reason behind this is that there actually is a desired temperature that these stuff they need to work within. So we have a set temperature of 25 degrees Celsius that these stuffs they need to be within. So we have these air conditioners to keep all the items here within that set temperature. In case it reaches, then there's this control system which turns off the air conditioner.
Okay.
So it turns off or on
automatically.
Automatically, exactly, depending on the temperature within
of the room
in here.
So this is like a thermostat in a way.
A thermostat.
Okay,
yes,
that exactly. You guys like connected to that, and that's something you did for them as well. Awesome. And all of this is powered by the solar.
All these are powered by the solar system is.
Wow, that's a lot of batteries. These are the batteries. I know. Hey, I know my stuff with solar. So I know these are the batteries, and we have the inverter here. So let's start with the inverter. And explain to us.
That's fine.
Explain to us the role that the inverter is playing with regards to the whole solar system.
Yeah, interesting. This appears to be a more complex system compared to yours because this inverter here is called a gray tie inverter or a string inverter.
Okay.
Compared to yours, this inverter it can connect to a battery system. So what it does is that it only converts the DC energy from the panels onto an AC energy. So basically that's how it works. Then from here it supplies into a box. So what we have created in here is called an AC couple system. So it creates it converts the DC energy into an AC form. So it gets into a box that I have here called a multi-cluster box.
Mm-hmm. So this is the box?
Yeah. So
this is the box, right?
Yeah, this is the box.
Okay.
So
and these are for like massive projects, or because for a house you don't need all of this? No. For a house, you usually go for the solution that you got for me, right?
No, exactly. So for a house, you actually wouldn't need anything like this because this is more of like a commercial system.
Okay.
Power demanding here is very huge, so you need all these things to be able to manage your production.
Awesome.
We have this. These are also inverters. These are called battery inverters. So as I stated here, these guys, battery inverters, what they do is that they convert DC energy into AC energy. So it gets here, but we need something to
distribute it to the battery.
To distribute and charge our batteries.
Right. And
because I stated this guy. So these guys, they can't convert AC to DC.
Right.
They can only convert AC. It's DC to AC. Then these guys are battery inverters or bidirectional inverters. So these guys have to take the energy, the AC energy, and convert it back to DC energy, and distribute to the battery to charge the battery. Okay. And at the same time, they can also draw the DC energy back and convert it into AC energy and give it to this box. Then it goes into the main building.
So all of that is happening seamlessly.
So you wouldn't experience any lag, nothing. So when there's a power out, I mean, everything moves. But interestingly, the entire building works on the solar system with ECG being rather the backup.
Oh wow! So it's essentially like mine in a way. Okay, but mine is a bit like hybrid.
Yours is more like a pure. So it's switching. Even this one is a hybrid, but the main reason why they created this, I mean, the whole infrastructure is that you need to support a server system which needs to run all the time. I mean, 24/7. We need to have these server systems running all the time, so it shouldn't go off. And this whole infrastructure was designed in such a way that in case there happens to be an event of a power outage for, let's say, 2 to 3 days, it should be able to stop power the
entire building.
Server system. I mean,
awesome. But with the inverter, based on my own experience, I only have one inverter, and it's a hybrid inverter. It's much simpler. So most people who are obviously going to need your service are individuals, and that, I think I made a whole video about that. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's much simpler, and he taught me everything that I'm talking about. So it's just like it's coming from him. So if you want to know more about how your house is supposed to be functioning with the solar system, go check that out. Mr. Akwa, you don't just come out here and just put this on the wall. It's actually designed, right? You design it like a building before you come in.
Exactly. So
can you please take us through that?
What goes involved is that at first we'll have to study your energy profile. If you are already, in the house, or if you already have an existing energy profile, I first have to study it and define a suitable system for it. And also, if it's a new building or a building that you are there to build, then I consult to get to understand the kind of appliances you intend to use and your expected energy profile. Then, based on that, then I build.
And then you give the solution.
Solution
just like my
you.
situation. And you're also doing that for the minimal. We've been talking about that for years, just trying to find the best solution, how to save me money, because you care about that. And now let's jump to the batteries. I know I have lithium batteries, but you were telling me that these are not lithium. So what kind of batteries is this?
So these are called lead acid batteries, and okay, so this, like I said, this stores energy in DC form.
Okay.
Or in DC energy format. So
sorry, but the lithium also stores in DC.
No. Lithium also stores energy in this. Actually, battery store energy
in DC. Period. DC, okay.
Period.
There you go.
But the difference between this and lithium-ion batteries is that these guys have less efficiency compared to the lithium-acid batteries, and also compared to how long they do last.
Okay.
It's also shorter compared to the lithium-acid batteries, and also
the lifespan.
The lifespan I just talked about. Okay, so the entire lifespan compared to the lithium-acid batteries, these guys perform shorter compared to the lithium-acid batteries.
So on average, how good is this battery?
Okay, so this lead acid, this very type can do up to 10 years. It has a warranty of 5 years. The lithium batteries, the typical warranty is actually between 10 to 15 years, with some operation life happening around 15 to 20 years.
Oh, that's quite good. I got lithium battery. So the key takeaway here is you might want to consider lithium battery if you try.
Okay, so the only, I think, setback is that the lithium happens to be more
expensive
compared to the lead acid battery, but it also guarantees a shorter payback time, because you get to have more energy in it compared to the lead acid batteries, and it lasts longer. It is smarter too. So
yeah, awesome.
So I think you shouldn't let the money price be a setback.
That's always been the case though. Good stuff, or like more expensive, durable stuff tend to be better. I can say the same for cars, because some cars are very expensive. It doesn't really make sense, but based on quality comes with a price. On the average, most of the time, that's what it is. So
I do agree.
That's not surprising at all. So it looks like you have some sort of like planning here. What is this about? Because I don't have that in my house. So what is this? What we got here? What is that about?
Okay, so for this kind of commercial systems or big solar system, because of how complex it is always advisable to build a site map, so that in case you are not there and there happens to be another person to take charge of this, the person should be able to read everything, how this entire system, how it was built. Where each panel is getting to, how you did all your wiring. So this is more of like
a manual. Oh, yeah. Awesome! And you created this from scratch.
I built this from scratch. I designed this.
Impressive.
Impressive.
Yeah. So this is the design that you usually do for my house. You did something like this, but you're not gonna put on a board. Is this a design, or there is a bigger design behind this?
Okay. So there's always a bigger design behind this.
Okay.
For every system, I do more of like a site plan. Then I run a simulation to know your payback time, to know the expected production that the system can produce. Then after that, I create more of like an as-built drawing, so that you can always know where each what each item is about and where, I mean, how your cables gets done. But for such a bigger system like this, it is actually, I mean, it's part of the requirements that you include a site map on the ground, so that, I mean, if anyone gets in, the person will be able to read out the instructions how everything was done.
So I think a great analogy here would be like your floor plan. Like architects, when they have the blueprint, like, you know, the detail one, and then they have the floor plan. So this will be like your floor plan, basically.
So this is basically like a floor plan. So behind this, there are other documents that goes into it. It details.
I get it.
I mean, how each item is working, or what each item is supposed to do.
I get it. Well detailed, man. All right. So this been amazing, Mr. Akwa. If you want to reach out to Mr. Akwa, the description is in the link below. You know, Acadian will definitely link you directly to Mr. Akwa. So kindly email if you think you might need your solar system installed by Mr. Akwa here. He is very knowledgeable. You actually teach from time to time in some college. What college? What college?
Yeah, so we normally do trainings. I think solar training at times on weekends to assist people with the right way of doing installation, but also design his solar system.
Awesome. You're an inspiration, man. This man found himself a great mentor, and literally, though he did learn, you know, energy in school, he came out and found himself the right mentor. And he was telling the story behind how he was bothering the guy for a while before he paid him any mind, and he asked the right questions. And now he's one of the most skilled solar guys in Ghana. So as always, guys, if you've not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. Like the video as it helps with the algorithm. Comment, let me know what you think. And until next time, my friends, be legendary.
All right.
Peace.